It's not a new creek for us, but it's been a while. Right off the bat I see something right there. I don't know what that is, and I do see a golf ball. I'm not going to pick up that golf ball because that's just a piece of paper. I'm not here for the golf balls yet. But I bet if you could dig down and all that, you'd find something. And where's that other thing I saw? I may have stepped on it already. Oh, there it is. That is a piece of a hose. Could be an entire hose. Last time I got in this creek was with the Exploring Alabama Jr. This is the creek that had the blind fish, if you remember that. So I do have one friend in here who hasn't seen my face. Let's see, we've got golf balls out of here before. We got a pocket watch out of here. Not a pocket watch, a wrist watch. There's some nice looking brim in here. And I'm not sure what else we got out of here. It's so narrow, the more I walk, by the time I got to the end of it, there'd be 50,000 fish in front of me because they keep going upstream. This may be a spick and span little creek, other than that one bottle and that one golf ball. I don't think I've found lots of stuff in here, but it's still a pretty creek. And I think last time I came alone, a thunderstorm rolled in. Here's our first card. It is a card of many gifts. Perfect gift. Okay, one man person. It is a gift card. I've missed 2 snakes so far. There was one big one up there. They're so fast, and I missed a little small one back down there. It's hard to sneak up on them when the water's this shallow. We'll find one in a minute, maybe. There's nothing in here. Well, that's round, but it looks kind of heavy. Let me see if I can get it to come out. That is a wheel, or the drum. So I'm not going to dig it up. that is round. Oh, it's not coming up either. See, I kind of want to see what it is, though. Don't you? Let me dig a little bit. I got it out. Look at that. That is a very large sanding stone. I might get that on the way back since I don't have far to go. Well, since I haven't been in here long. Yeah, I might do that. Let me sit it on this rock so I will pass it when I come back. That's cool. There's something silver. Oh, I think this one was little smoky pipe things. There's another piece. Yeah, that is. It is a little smoky pipe thing. You know what's interesting about these? My dad, I think, had some, I'm gonna screw it back together like that. My dad had some, I remember a train when I was a kid that my dad had. And you put some water in it or something. Anyway, whatever it was, it would blow puffs of smoke out when it would ride around the tracks. It wasn't hot smoke. It was, I don't know how it worked. I forgot. There's something else. That's not what we want. So there used to be that. Oh, I thought that was a snake. No, it's a turtle. It's a musk turtle. Ah, I just went up under the bank. So I guess that was early vaping. Here's a CD. See if we can guess who it is. Might need a little cleaning. Get the mold off. I don't know. Can't read it. It's interesting, but almost every can that is in this creek is smashed. Except for that Budweiser can. It's back when they were made out of heavy metal. You don't crush those on your forehead. Are you still alive, little fella? Probably not. No, you're not. When you curl up your little arms like that, you're done, aren't you? But just in case you need a little wind beneath your wings and you decide to come back, you'll be right there. That was a nice sized snake right there. Look at that snake skin. Okay, maybe not. Look at that snake skin. Now it's a little shorter. This definitely ranks up there as one of the cleanest creeks we've been in. If we get a little bit of a drought going on, then we'll get in some ridiculously clean creeks. Every creek in Alabama is not nasty. We gotta find something. Maybe there's a hole up here with some nice creekiana in it. This is just a video about I went out for a walk one day and I found some water. The rapids up there, all the fish running from me. I tell you what I didn't realize, it's almost midsummer, and look, all the fish are still in school. Interesting. I don't know when they get out. There's a little, I thought that was a little miniature steering wheel. There's some coyote crumbs. There might be a little more trash up here. I don't like all the paper trash either. But if it's sinking trash and cool, yeah, I like it. That thing's been in there a while, huh? It's kind of neat, isn't it? Yeah, let's man purse it. I gotta get back down, or over. Let me figure out which direction. I gotta go back and see Dylan. Dylan Finds. Check out his channel if you haven't already. He knows a lot about metal detecting, or a lot about finds. Here's what's interesting. Here's what struck me about him. I'm trying to put this into people words, like grown-up talk. Here's what I found so amazing about him when I first watched his channel. He's not just some little kid with a metal detector. He knows a pretty good bit about American history and stuff like that he's digging up, what he's looking for. Now, he don't stop and pull out his phone when the camera's off and look it up, because I've been there with him. He just knows it. Now here's a kicker. He's not American. I could be wrong. Maybe he is. Okay, if you notice, there was a pause, because I had to stop and take my phone out and look up something I should have already known. He is from the U.S. Virgin Islands, and I knew they were called that, but I could not remember if that makes you a U.S. citizen, and yes, they are. My point is, he's only been in this country, the continental United States, a year, and is pretty sharp. He's from St. Croix. I would love to go visit his native stomping grounds for sure. There's a little bit of trash in here. And I could go back and delete the fact that I said he's not a U.S. citizen, just to bypass all the comments about how I don't know my geometry, but I'm not going to do that. Y'all have fun. Okay, maybe we'll find something up here. Oh, here's stuff. Oh, it's just a big fish. That's too big and heavy. That'll stretch the neck on my grippers. I mean, if I had just came out and said he's from St. Croix, would anyone have known where that was without Googling it? I knew it was in the Virgin Islands, but I had forgotten that it's also called the U.S. Virgin Islands. Okay, we gotta find something. I'll teach you more about the States later on. Just stand by me. Stick with me. Hang around. You know what? I hope that wasn't in the 8th grade when you should have learned all that stuff. Because I have no excuse. I've told you before I did the 8th grade twice because I liked it so much. So I really have no excuse not to have learned it on the 2nd round, right? Oh, that's where all the good stuff is. Down in the boondocks. Oh, I see a golf ball. We might try to walk. Oh, it's a yellow one. See, I was going to skip it. Actually, I see 4 golf balls. This is the middle of town. Why are there golf balls in here? You have to pick up yellow golf balls. I'm going to slip on this big green rock. There's another yellow golf ball. Actually, no, that's not a golf ball there. That one I'm going to skip because I can't get in there. It's a lot deeper than it looks. I think it says burner. I don't know. There's a lot of chaos in there before I walked up. They're trying to hide from me. I really don't want to climb over that, but I may not have the choice. May have to go through here depending on its depth. No, it looks like we're climbing. But I'll just move that into the water. How I got here, I don't know. It might have been the last tornado. But I tell you what's going to love it. Fish are going to love that. There's an incredible fish habitat. This is where all the snakes should be. Oh look, it's a half hat. You ever see guys wear these? Captain D's. Great little seafood place, I guess. I just about fell down. Nothing here. Yeah, but all the rivers are still pretty high in Alabama. Oh, lack of many paths, look. always goes in my mouth or my eye when I do that. Cleaned it off though. Sort of go green or go home. Okay. Wonder if my blind fish still lives around here. That is a jig for fishing. Look at that little habitat. That's neat, isn't it? That may be a crawfish, I don't know. Or a brim. If it's a brim, it's a small one. You know what they're probably doing is swishing though. Oh, they're still in school up here too. Let's keep going. Gotta clean it. If you mean it, clean it. Alabama. EBT. I've never seen one of those. I don't know what that means. It's cool. We hath harvested. Let's keep moving. We need to figure out how many miles we've walked together in these creeks since we started. Oh, I thought that was a coin, but it isn't. I just picked that up without showing it to you first in the water, just because it kind of caught my eyeball. It's old. It has got a little bit of design on it. Who knows, it may have a patent mark, date, / something else. It is about time for some clean water to get in and play. You can actually swim. Now there are not many of those creeks left. That is for sure. Don't ever get in any city creek and play. That big old brim was on that bed. Yeah, it's not a big brim. It is for this creek though. You know what I haven't seen is broken bottles. That is looks like a head gasket. I'm not going to take it, but I'm going to get it out. I wonder if that radiator will fit my Willis. A little bit of stop leak, that'd be good to go, huh? Everybody's panicking. I'll go over here so I can go by. Go ahead, go. Look at that key. I like keys. I I've never found a key like that. Is that a Mercedes emblem on there? What is that kind of key? Say it. That's cool. You know what I think you are? I think you are a little, can I get a little side of sauce, please? Sure you can. Is that what that is? We might see something better on the way back too. It always looks a little different from a different angle. What are you doing trying to hide? There's a bed. Spark plug wire. I'm still kind of surprised we have not run across a legless snake. You hear that tree? Need some more wind. Brim are defending their bed while the children go berserk and run around them. They're refusing to leave. There's 4 of them in there. I don't remember his hillside being washed out. I don't think it was. But look what washed out with it. Piece of blue glass. Let's check this hill out. I'm probably 8 feet in a hole. That's how deep this creek is. Look. Look at that. Right there. Do you see that? Oh, I slipped. That's so cool. That doesn't mean this is a bottle dump. It means that bottle got buried. I might be the first person that's ever touched that since the last person run their lips around the top of it. Now there is something quite interesting. I don't know if that is a smashed can lid or a medallion. That is a medallion. It used to have a hoop on it. Shall we lightly brush it off? Yes, we shall. There it is, kind of cleaned up. When I looked at it for the 3rd or 4th time, I thought, okay, that might be a Cadillac emblem. But my grandmother was a Cadillac lady, and they didn't look like that. Nor were they flat on one side or had a maker's mark right there. They were two-sided and had empty wings on the top. That's a medallion for something. That's awesome. Awesome find in this little bitty creek. And it might have come out of that bank. I think that's just a piece of tile. It is. That's too cool, huh? I was almost going to turn around too. I need to keep coming down here a little more often when I'm in this neck of the woods. You know what that is? Baseball or softball kinda. See, I'm feeling a little more enthusiastic. About this creek now that I found a little emblem thing and that little copper looking cat. That is a little itsy bitsy teeny weeny T-star tipped screwdriver. You don't belong here. You belong in this man purse. That's kind of got a little bit of cute written all over it, doesn't it? I can't stand it. I know you want to know too. First of all, who made it? Shakespeare. Fifth of all, here's the cat right there. Oh, can't put that finger on my camera. It does not work. Even if I found a wonderful Civil War site to metal detect, or a creek to get in at a wonderful Civil War site, I would still just find golf balls. And it's plenty hard to get. Feet least. I think my gripper's got a little dirt in their throat. It was getting cloudy. We may be at the end of the rainbow here. Porcelain ear. Found those in a lot of creeks. Getting a little deep. Time for some climbing. Now there's something of interest. Okay, maybe not. Oh, you know what that is? That is a end to a tower rack. Not to be confused with like a rack of lamb or a crack-a-lack-a-rackin' or anything like that. And look at all those fish. I think we're almost at the end. Well, as far as we're going today. Authentic American Spooniana. That is the real deal. Just sitting there waiting on me. That one still has a head on it. That's cool, isn't it? Definitely in the middle of town now. I've got to be quiet because people will come to the banks and say, "Hey man, you need any help?" I'm just kidding, they don't. They just look at me like I'm out of my head, like I'm out of my mind. I'm getting golf ball burnout. Yet I still continue to harvest. That's the end. It's too deep to get through there. I've been maybe a mile and a half. But that's it. We're turning around. It's a little farther walk than I thought it was. Because I don't record every second of it, or I'd have to have a little bit longer card than this one, but I know we're almost back because there's my sanding thing. So we'll get it and then load up. There's somebody hiding from me. Look at you, little slider. Now that's definitely a little slider. Look at his little yellow and green stripe, little yellow belly. Look at that. I think when the Rune and my next to the oldest, look at him, he's all full of life. I think when they were, yeah, it was, I gotta remember which kid, yeah, it was them. When they were little and we found one, and they named it Tommy the Turtle. And I remember I told them we couldn't keep it. It had got, I think I found it somewhere in a parking lot, like a hot day. And it had just, I guess it had just hatched or was about this size or whatever. And look at that little fella. And we took it to the house, put it in some water, a little bit of water with some rocks. And I said, we got to get it to a creek. And we actually took it and put it in a pond. And then a bass ate it. I'm just kidding. They do eat these though. Look at him. It's like a, what do you call it? Those things that your head stays still. You're kind of cool looking, aren't you? You never been this high before, have you? Hey, talking to you. You're kind of neat. Oh, you look. That's really neat, isn't it? I'm going to put you right back where I found you. I see your spot. Hang on, I'm putting you back. Don't get scared. Swim it. Right there's your spot. There you go. Look at that. That's where your face was. He's waiting on one little teeny weeny itsy bitsy minnow to make the mistake and swim through those two rocks. I'm done. I was going to do a wrap up, but you know I found the little emblem thing or medallion. I got this sandstone thing. And I don't know what that's used for. It could be slapped full of asbestos and I shouldn't be getting it, but I don't think it is. And a bunch of golf balls. I had a good time. Hope y'all did. That little turtle made it worthwhile. Thanks for watching my videos.